Welcome to Between the Lines, a Journeyman's Tales. Well, hello. It seemed an age since I was last out, and the last few weeks have been tearing around the country with family and visiting friends, and I've come out to the local syndicate for a bit of a rest. Now, it's been a while since I said this, but if you haven't subscribed and you feel like subscribing, don't forget, press the bell icon and you'll be reminded every time a new video comes out. Well, I got here a couple of hours ago. I put in a little bit of my usual spod, got the rods out, fished them fairly close together, just off the marginal shelf, and the camp's all erected, so we're just waiting for something to happen. It hasn't, by all accounts, been fishing particularly well of late, but things are certainly crossed for this session. It looks really good. I mean, the weather's nice. There's a lovely warm breeze kicking in, and it looks real carpy, so fingers are crossed. And as usual, as soon as something exciting happens, you'll be the first to know. Well, last night was probably one of the busiest nights fishing I've had in many a long month. It's quite outstanding, really. It started just as light was fading at dusk and went on till just as light was returning at dawn. There you go, 12:30. 26 pounds and a couple of ounces. And if that had come off, I don't know, I'd have thought it would have been a low double. Came in really easy to the last couple of yards and then it decided to kick off, but happy days. Oh, come on. Thanks. Going to be short because it's raining again. How about that? Let's get her back now. That was a cracking start to the session, really. 26 pounds and a few ounces of mad common. And then just putting the other one back, and the right hand rod ripped off, almost peas in a pod. 23 pounds and a few ounces this time. Night of the commons. Through the bits, I have to say. Excellent, let's get her back. I think I'll put a couple of spods in and get some more. Almost a matching pair, except this one was 23 pounds. Another mad common. Then I had another run that departed in the lily beds off to my right. Unfortunately, that felt like a reasonable fish. And about half an hour after that, 3:30 in the morning, slow and ponderous, same rod. Oh, 28:14. What a night. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic fight too. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh. Through the bits. Absolutely through the bits. Right. I think we'll put a couple of more spuds out and get her back. What an absolute cracking 28 pounder. And we're still not done. That's the smallest of the night. I don't know, 17 pounds something, I can't remember. I'm so tired. Not an ounce of sleep, but what a night's fishing. Fantastic. And these things are like mental. They just go like crazy. There you go. Happy days. And putting a spot in after a fish doesn't seem to be disturbing them, which is good. So we're getting back and put some more spot out. Happy days. About 4:30 this morning, just as light was coming up, an absolute nutcase of a common of 17 pounds was going all over the left hand side of the swim, all over the right hand side of the swim. Absolutely fantastic. But since dawn it's gone quiet over the baited area, and there's lots of bubbling going on off to my right. So I've taken the left hand rod and put it over to the right hand side of the swim, just about within my area, and that hasn't produced anything as yet. But well, I'm not going to put any bait over it. I'm more or less fishing it as a single. I'm going to keep the bait going in over the baited spot and hope that either they return this afternoon or maybe even this evening. Well, I've just had the pleasure of helping a new member, Jane, with her first 30 pound fish. She managed to get it all in. It was in the sling ready for weighing, and it tipped the scales with the sling at 37 pounds 1 ounce, without the sling 33 pound 1 ounce. So she is very happy, and we've taken a bit of video footage of it, and Dean's behind the camera taking the footage. So thanks, Dean. Go on.
I've been waiting for this fish for about 3 months.
Is that all?
Week after week I've come, I've watched people catch, and I watch people catch big fish, and I think, wow, I'd love one of those. And today just had the surprise of my life.
Took me 15 years, so you've been speeding along. Pick it up.
Thanks for your support, coming over to calm me down.
Go on, heave him up. Okay. How much is it? Look at him.
37.1, but take the sling off.
So it's well over 30 pounds. Fantastic.
Beautiful. My dream fish, Steve. So, I know this is really unorthodox, but could I take a picture in here with her? Because I've got clothes to
bucket.
change. before she goes back.
Well done.
The reason to buy waders.
Well done, Lou. I've taken the rods in now, given the swim a bit of a rest, put a bit more spot out. I'll give it a cup of coffee in half an hour and put the rods back out, and hopefully we'll get the same as we did last night, which would be fantastic. I can go home a happy bunny as well. Well, good morning. It was a slightly quieter night last night. Wasn't so much obvious fish moving around the place. They certainly weren't bubbling like they were the night before off to my right. Certainly aren't there this morning. But 2:30 was the first run, which a lovely zip linear, 16 pounds. Absolutely trashed to swim, swam through every rod, caused as much carnage as possible. And that went back, and obviously I sorted everything out, and the next one turned up on about 4:45ish. There you go, just a quickie. 3 o'clock in the morning. Yes, 22 pound and some ounces. I think it's more or less a leather. Woo! There. Right, so the spotting is not putting them off at all at the moment. Happy days. Get her back, spot out, more to come. Both those fish came on half a squid orange pop-up on a bottom bait. The night before I couldn't get anything on pop-ups at all, so I thought I'd split one, more or less turn the bottom bait into a wafter really, and strangely enough both the fish came on that, and the first one was the left hand rod and the second one was the right hand rod, so the bait in the middle has been totally ignored all night and this morning. Anyway, start slowly packing away. I think the next trip I've got booked in just over a week and a bit is return to Blackthorn, so I'm looking forward to that, because there's some lovely mid-range 30s to be caught there, as well as the Warrior. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers for now.